Hey y'all, what is going on? What is going on with this? I'll move this back. Um, this is really sad, y'all. Wow. Betty White has passed away, you guys, and this is hard for a lot of us. Um, I'm gonna try not to even be emotional about it. When me and my ex got together, this was one of our favorite shows together. And to just notice that with all the, they kept on saying this for multiple times, throughout time that she passed away, but that is really real now. Whew. Jennifer Loves Buell, what's going on? This is so sad. Rest in peace to our favorite Rose Nyland. Hey, we're live. I can't believe this.
It was a shocker to me.
Yeah. It says beloved actress, comedian, and American icon Betty White has died just weeks before a milestone birthday, which is so sad to me. Her birthday was on the 17th of January. She would have been 100.
100.
100 years old. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ Betty passed away at her home just before 9:30 a.m. on Friday, which is today. How do you feel about this?
I just want to make sure you can still see me, right?
You're frozen, but I can still hear you.
Okay, yeah, because I don't know what's going on with the frozen.
I know I rushed you to get over here, so.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
So honestly, I need to get this light on. But
you look good. You look good.
Okay. I'm shocked. I wouldn't have expected that.
Yeah.
To me, I feel like she was probably looking forward to saying that she made it 100 years.
Yeah.
And it's a tragedy to know that, she's made it all the way up to 99 and couldn't make to that 100.
Yeah.
She was definitely a pinnacle in so many different genres, especially here in the Black community. We tend to, use Betty White a lot, and I loved what she did for our culture as far as just being able to show up, being able to, represent what we felt was just pure realness,
Yeah. I just think, and I'll say this for like the gay community, like the Golden Girls was such a thing for us. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And man, it's just like I feel like I lost somebody personally in my life. It just is like I would have loved to see her hit that 100.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Girls, I definitely did. Hi everyone.
Thank you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm literally like trying not to cry.
Oh.
Man.
Usa. But you know what? She's not at all in any more pain. She doesn't have to deal with any arthritis. She doesn't have to deal with any old age issues, COVID, imagine her last few years dealing with COVID around her. Like,
yes, thank you for being a friend. Oh my God.
Oh.
I didn't think I would be this emotional.
Yeah.
The one thing I really loved about her is, she started off in radio.
Yeah, I did see that.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right.
I just really admired her whole career. She was in the game for 72 years.
It's a long time to be.
That is such an accomplishment. Like, I could, like,
yeah.
She's definitely going to be missed.
She got to see a lot of generations change throughout the years. She got to see Hollywood change throughout the years.
Yeah.
Still was able to make an impact even in today's, society. And I think that, her legacy, definitely she didn't die, and people was like, "Who is that?" You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, "Oh, I think I remember." Like she literally was still a pinnacle person in our society, in our culture today. So, she definitely lived her fullest life. You know,
Absolutely.
she lived her fullest life. She was hilarious, super funny. I think that the reality of her being as old as she was, it was just her time.
Yeah.
And man,
I know, March. Go
oh,
ahead. Um, I was trying to find something. I wish I never screenshot things, and I wish I would have.
right.
But it was I read something like she is like the I don't even want to say it wrong, so I wouldn't even say what I'm trying to say. I'm just like all over the place.
Yeah.
Um, she was just she was yeah she was awesome. She stayed relevant in her max. I think the thing that I love the most about them is that they really started talking about so many controversial things on the Golden Girls.
Yeah.
Um, they stood for so much, and
That's
she's the last Golden Girl that was alive. And for all of them to really be gone like that, it's like, man.
yeah. It's a hard one. This is a
Yeah,
hard one because I mean, a lot of good people had died this year. I definitely didn't expect the day before the next year. She
yeah,
didn't even make it. She didn't even make
yeah.
it in 2022. So that
Like
was
y'all couldn't have waited for that 100 though.
I know. Her birthday is day before my youngest baby's birthday. So to think
Wow.
that, she would have been celebrating 100 day before my baby's fourth, I think that is just incredible.
Yeah, she was
Thank
still funny at 99, and
you.
she was still relevant and up
Yes.
to date. I
Yes.
thought it was funny because when they were asking her about COVID, she's like, "I'm at home watching TV and like really enjoying my life."
Yeah.
Um,
It's okay. It's all right, so Debonair. It's a hard one. So let's do more of celebrating, because I
okay,
know that it's hard when someone leaves us. But she left us with so much to,
so much, so much, so
so
much.
I
Yes,
mean, from, comedy to her in radio to her as a TV star, her in commercials. I
yeah,
mean, especially the Snicker commercial.
yeah, yes, yeah,
I mean, and she, as old as she was, she still was making us dying laughing. So,
yeah,
let's try to celebrate her memory. For me, I was introduced to her from Golden Girls, and
hmm,
I just thought she was hilarious. All them ladies was freaking hilarious.
yeah,
I loved at the end of the day they still stuck together no matter what. Blanche was my favorite. I'm sorry. I love Betty White, but Blanche was
hmm.
hilarious. So she always had me rolling with her straightforward, straight shooter attitude. Yes, I think we should definitely dedicate, some time this weekend to watch the Golden Girls to give,
Yeah.
just to give her back that give life to her name because
I think,
she left us so much.
yeah, I think all four of them were just they were like pioneers and of change and what unity looks like, um what it looks like for all of us to just come together and have one commonality. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
And
do.
I love that about them. We were all holding out for Betty White, like, this is the last one we got. And the the fact that the name of the show is the Golden Girls it just means a lot. It's like these are really the Golden Girls. Like these women started in speaking out about things that were just so controversial,
Yes,
from
especially
race to
yes,
sexuality to
yes,
abortions to all this stuff. Like, you know, wow.
yes. A
I'm glad that I
couple,
was able to live in an era where this was around.
yeah, yeah, and that's what's really great, for us who grew up in the '80s. We kind of got to see life
Yeah,
before the internet, after the internet, so we got to really kind of grow up and be in that middle place to be able to see the transition and to be able to respect, coming from these era times and being able to see it now and seeing those perish and move on, transition into the next lifetime, I think that it's important for us to remember them and to, always let everyone know that they're not dead. They're still here in our hearts.
Right.
I did want to share a few things as far as Betty White being able to share or reveal her secrets to living a long and full life. One of them she stated was, I tried to avoid anything green.
She said she did what?
She said she tried to avoid anything green, which is one of her secrets to living a long and full life. She joked on that she guessed that it's working. So that was one of the things that I thought was pretty funny. I mean, that could be green food, that could be green.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
But who's to say back in her day? Because Betty, she kind of reminded me she could have been like hanging out with Chi Chi Chung and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
I see a lot of people saying that they loved her from the game show Password.
oh yes.
Y'all cannot sing that song.
I know
that
that song is already sentimental right now. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's crazy to even hear, like, because when you see it, you hear the song in your head.
I know. It will literally, if I hear this song, I'm gonna be done.
Deb cry on this show. Let's save the song for the end where we can all sing it together. I love you so much, Deb. Another thing she said that was a key to her happiness was being able to enjoy just every moment. So to hear that she stated that she's enjoying every moment, that means no moment was missed for her.
Right.
No moment was taken for granted, especially at her age. I know she was paying attention, to like just being able to wake up and say, I'm here again, So those things was really cool. Another thing,
JJ, I'm gonna kick you out this chat.
you stated that always try to find the positive in life. She said she inherited that from her mom. And that's something that never changed for her. And I mean, if you hear some of just those words, you could tell that she lived a full life, that she did not need any type of monetary, need to make her happy,
Because they talk about this song, like it just be like, even the beginning of the song is just like, thank you for being a friend.
It's okay. Take a moment.
That theme song, it means a lot to a lot of people.
It's okay, Deb. It's all right.
Because you could literally turn that on and feel that way. You know what I mean? I didn't want to do the rest of the words because I'm like, it's really just breaking me up real bad. Like
it is.
But it's like sometimes, like when you feel like you was alone, you could turn that show on, and you got the love from all of them. You just felt it. You felt them fighting, as women.
Yeah.
For everybody.
Right.
And I think that was the dopest part about it. I think that we held Betty White as like a treasure for us because she was the last one left.
Yeah.
So I just think that it's so dope that, like, I'm sure like America is going to be, this is a sad day. So I'm sorry, I hate crying, but
man. We're definitely going to celebrate her, for New Year's Eve. Yeah. We're going to drink to her for New Year's Eve. And, we're definitely wanting to, just thank her for even being brave enough to come out here.
Being a friend.
You know,
I can't even get past the fact that
Else,
that's the
right?
beginning of the song.
Right, right.
Travel down the road and back again. Like that, it just spoke to who those women were.
Right. Oh, there's a lot of people who got a lot to say right now.
Oh, your grandma. My grandma like, dry it up. But yeah, I did not even expect to be even this broken up about this. But
I mean,
you
it's
know,
clear that she made impacts in a lot
yeah,
of people's lives, and it's clear that she made an impact in yours. But I just love that she was able to leave positively, you know?
yeah,
She left it all behind. Like she left it all for us to see, and I think that's
yeah,
the beauty of what it is that she's doing, and what
yeah,
she's done and what she's going to continue to do. It's
yeah,
not over. It's just she's transitioned, and it's not over, guys. She's still here with us. She's in Golden Girls. She's in the whole TV shows. She's in our commercials.
yeah.
She still lives with us,
She's
and
gonna live in our hearts for a long time. I think that the best thing for me is like let what all of those women stood for, like live in your hearts. When you are having a bad day, like you can actually go to that and laugh. You can go to that and just experience how to get through certain life things. Like, I mean, that those women were amazing.
yeah.
And I think her, like the hardest part is like she was the last one. And we was all rooting for her. I wish she could have just made it to the 100.
Hmm.
I'm crying so much also, like she was my grandmother, loved her so much. Me too, Sassy.
Yeah.
Thank you, P Dynamite, for the super sticker. I feel you so dead. When you cry, I cry.
Man, we appreciate you guys so much for showing up today for this. I mean, I know it was last minute. Trust me, it was last
Yeah,
minute for me. But I want you guys to know that she is probably feeling so celebrated right now
yeah,
because she left such an impact on so many people. And, as humans, we're unable to know how many people we impact. But once
mhm,
we transition, we are a part of everything at that point.
right.
And we touch like she's touching you right now.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
know,
these are tears of joy. She made it to 99. How many people have that testimony?
not a lot.
And at 99, look at how much she did. I want to be able to, when I leave here, like I want people to feel that way. You know what I mean?
I mean, we should consider, what she did, something that we would like to do and leave on this earth too. Leave a legacy like that.
And that is true, JJ. I did know that. Betty White was supposed to be Blanche. Instead, she chose to be Rose. I did know that.
Glad that she chose to be Roche because
Yeah.
Blanche to me, oh my God, that
Yeah.
woman, she was a J wow for me.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So for me, I think out of like everything, I mean, you can't just pinpoint one thing that was great about her, but I gotta say what was iconic for me was her commercials as
Mhm,
her commercials. Because to me, I felt like it showed a side of her relevance for
mhm.
today, like even
Yeah.
though she put her staple back then, she still was able to, show that she still was relevant and that she could still make us smile and laugh. And I love that. I love that. And everybody still connects with her, like Betty White this and Betty White that. And I'm like, man, she is still relevant as old as she is.
Yeah. Thank you, Sassy Peach 12, for the super chat. She says, enjoy heaven with your husband. And most
Don't make me cry. Come on now.
our Lord love you, Miss.
She did, Miss Powerful. She did live a very successful life. She did. Um, and she's connected with the ladies that passed on as well.
Yeah.
They all probably singing, walking on that bright road together, talking about thank you for being a friend,
They're
you know?
probably making a show in heaven right now.
definitely making the show. Blanche showing up was like, "What took you so long?"
Girl, we were trying to get this show started. Where you been?
They the real Golden Girls now. Oh my gosh. Guys,
Yeah,
it is so beautiful that you guys are just pouring out your hearts right now. It is just the sweetest thing to know that she's touched so many people.
yeah. I really was not expecting to come up here crying.
I did not expect it, but I got the call. He wasn't even crying, y'all. He just was like, "Get ready."
Yes. But when she used her leg to put back the
Oh
and
God.
kind of like Betty White, she lived it full out. Absolutely, KDR, she did. Yeah, I mean, I'm not crying because I'm sad. Like, I just wanted to celebrate her for a minute because,
Yeah.
man, I mean, people, you never know how you impact people's lives. You know what I mean?
Very true. Very true.
Betty White probably hanging with Easy E. She tell us stories about say, oh,
Oh my
I know you, that baby. Abby, I didn't either. I'll keep saying that baby is Abby, but I did not even, I literally got emotional. I think when we like started going over this, I'm like, oh my God, she's really gone.
gosh.
It takes me some stuff. It takes a while for stuff to hit me though.
I just read this that Betty White has a picture of her late husband, Alan Ludden. She said
Uh-huh.
she has a picture of him on her bedside table and gives him a kiss every morning.
Wow.
And now she gets to kiss
Kiss
him.
member. Yeah.
Oh, he's so beautiful.
Wow.
She says at night when she opens the blind, she blows him a kiss in the sky. He is on her mind constantly.
Wow.
And just to know that she had a love like that in the entertainment, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
like last even to transcend even after his death, I think that's where she wanted to be was with him.
Yeah.
So I'm just honored to even know that I was able to be one of the lucky few to grow up with Betty White in my early childhood days.
Yeah.
My grandma
Same.
used to always put that show on. I used to at first like, why are you playing that song again, Grandma? Like, sit down and bring me my tea.
I don't think I've appreciated any of this until I became an adult.
Right.
I didn't want to watch it, but as an adult, I mean, it sat with me when I learned the lessons. Once I learned what they stood for, and I just, I was holding out for her. I'm like, Betty White's still alive. People going left and right, but Betty White's still here. You know what I mean? I just thought it was so dope that she was able to stay around this long. See, they singing the song again.
I can't help it. Every time I see it, it just I've heard it so much with my grandmother. It's a natural reaction to hear the song, and I feel like I'm watching the show again. But
Yeah.
y'all type it in there. I swear, I feel like I'm hearing the song.
She
It's not
still
even.
loved him 40 years after he passed away.
Um,
6 decades with Betty White acting and performing.
wow,
That's a gift.
that is definitely a gift, and she never took any of that for granted. I
Yeah.
definitely can tell by how she was loved by even the hip hop community.
Yeah. Yeah.
They even put her in video.
Videos. Her name was in a lot of their songs. Like, she was very much so loved. So, you
Yeah,
know, what a great way to go out,
yeah.
being loved by so many people,
Oh, look
by
at
changing so many people's lives, by changing the minds of a lot of people.
yeah. I know you ain't have no picture ready, but I just wanted to show y'all this. Her beautiful self.
Oh.
Oh, she is just so adorable. She looked like she was just blessed.
This one has all Sassy P said, and Debbie's so touching. That song has an all new and deeper meaning for all of us now. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if I can listen to the words and not cry now.
Oh,
I was waiting for her birthday on January 17th. I seriously was. I wanted to do a whole live about it.
Powerful. I think they are going to have a TikTok dance.
Favorite song on TikTok. Oh, that would be so dope.
Mm-hmm.
Hey the doll. Hello, SoDebNair. Hi, honey bunches. Thank you, honey bunches. Hey, chat and mods. Wow.
Yeah. But she is celebrated. She is not forgotten. She is
Yeah.
loved. And she left. She did what she was supposed to do.
Yeah.
She definitely did.
It was her time.
Yeah. And God said, okay, honey, it's time to go.
Yeah.
Now, honey can wait later. We're going to keep it 100, okay? Wait till later. We're going to take you
You
now.
said that 100th birthday, you're going to celebrate that one with me.
With me. Right. Which is probably already her birthday by now because, you know, time is different when you ain't on this plane.
Right.
Oh, hi, Jamie B.
Hey. Whew.
You okay?
I'm good.
You know, we got a show tonight.
I know, right? I know. 99 will have and that won't do. I know that's right.
99 will have to do. It will. It will.
So, Destiny, you love and comfort. Thank you so much. I'm sending it back to you too.
Absolutely.
She left us with great memories. Absolutely, she did. What's going on, Janet Holiday? Now we just need to live up to it. Yeah, I mean, we have a lot to thank all of them for. That's what I'm saying, man. Like,
yes, like I think that's a great thing that she just said because everyone that has passed, that left, that paved the way for us, we have a lot that we owe them. And what's going on in society today, we definitely need to stand up like how they stood up and how they started, you know, really combating the controversy that's happening. We owe that to them. You know, we didn't come this far for them to do and pave the way for us to just sit and do nothing. You know,
that's very true.
We have to stand up and we have to stand up for our rights and we have to, you know, let them know that we will not go quiet because she definitely didn't.
Right. That's very true. That's very true. Absolutely, Mondelez, say that.
Yes. We better know it because she definitely didn't.
Yes, that's part of something we can shake this thing. Yeah, we definitely have to celebrate tonight, y'all.
Celebrate tonight. Come on. Celebration. Hey. Celebrate tonight. Come on. He's probably happy as hell to be off this earth. I ain't gonna lie.
She's like, I was sick of it.
I was tired.
I was waiting on you to call me home. Damn.
I thought I was coming right after Alan. Alan was like, I just left you, baby. Like, yes, honey.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But we're not going to stay long, guys. We just want to come on and talk about this for a minute. I love the memories that are in the chat. We got to get prepared for tonight. I'm cooking my food, and they tell me that Betty White down. I'm like, oh, God, you know. But
seriously shirt on.
Seriously? Seriously?
Like before New Year's? Like this is how we end in New Year's. We ended 2021 with the legend leaving like this.
Right. What's going on, Nikki Pooh?
Hi, good.
You are good together, me and you. I'm like, yes.
Oh, thank you. We've always been great together.
Yeah. But we're not going to keep you guys. I just want to talk about this and share some memories. I definitely wasn't expecting to come over here and crying, but we're coming on tonight at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to celebrate Betty White and the new year coming in. So hopefully you guys can tune in. I love the lady on the panel. She is amazing.
Thank you.
She all right.
I tried.
But we are going to be on tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please come and celebrate the new year with us. We're definitely going to figure out something Betty. We might do some Betty White trivia or something.
Yes, let's do some Betty trivia.
Okay, we could do. Look,
You was talking about it earlier. It was like,
let me do some work now.
well, you wanted it. You got it now. Betty, sit down. Continue my work.
Or maybe you could do it, and then I could just.
I mean, I can definitely look up some stuff because,
Okay.
you know, for me, I would love to do some iconic stuff for her. So I'll look up some stuff. You look up some stuff too. I know you gonna fine comb through my stuff. This ain't it. I'm not sure you said it. I was just trying to give you some information. Y'all know it's hard back here on the back here with him. He's such a perfectionist. Jesus.
All right, you got any last words?
I just want to end it off by saying, Betty, you did a great job. You did a great job. And for that, we owe you so much. And we want to say thank you from the culture to from America to the world. We love you. You've been amazing. And we are honored to have you in our time. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. And I just want to say, Betty, thank you for just being who you were on this earth. Thank you who you're going to be up in heaven. And just so much respect for you. And we're going to get out of here. We will see you guys in a few hours. We'll see you guys then. Bye, y'all.
Bye.